Everything that happens is motivation.
Hey, girl.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, everything. Look, everything but nothing at all when you think about it. Listen, we got to talk about these tips. I was sitting there tripping off the tips, so I go get me, a little coffee. I would have had it there, but I don't want to exploit nobody on their own. You know what I'm saying? So I decide, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get this coffee. Well, the problem that I'm having, so I'm letting you know without letting you know. All I did was pull up. I pull up, and they spin the thing around. I put my card in. They spin the thing around, talk about something. Would you like to give a tip? A tip for what?
Absolutely nothing.
They shouldn't. See, that what I'm like. You should not touch. Was your card in the card machine when they spun it around?
No, I put it in there.
I would have been like, mm-mm.
Well, I see it. No, I put no because I didn't understand. Am I giving you a tip for coming to work? Like
that's what they expect.
Yeah.
To me, that's a lot of nerve. I mean, the audacity is on an all-time high.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a hard no for me.
So, do you just say it? Do you say it with a smile, or is there like some type of etiquette on saying no to people who want a tip and then they came to work? Do they make you feel bad or guilty?
No, I ain't never had nobody ask me to my face like that. It's probably be like my facial expression or something. Like, don't ask me for nothing. I'm barely affording my food right now, and you ain't did nothing either. And I hate to have to tell somebody the truth to their face. Like, what did you do exactly for a tip? Like, you gotta get out of here.
Okay.
Exactly.
If you want to earn more money, I suggest you get into a better career field.
Nate, can you see us? Because we can't see you. It's a blackout.
I'm trying to set this up.
Oh, okay. I got you.
And I'm sending out the link so people can come and join and
talk. Okay, you go ahead. You handle that. Look, you handle that. Go ahead. To it up.
Yeah.
I just think, like, wait a second. Or if you go into a restaurant, I think that's why a lot of people aren't going into restaurants because it costs so much to tip.
Yeah, and I feel like on top of the tipping culture, then on top of that, like COVID and stuff, like, nah, I'll eat at home. And I feel like I got it set up now to where, my little dining area is nice. It's a nice little sit-down place. Nicer than most of these restaurants, so just eat at home. Or have it DoorDashed to your house.
Oh, girl, bye. I would rather go to a restaurant than some DoorDash. I can't do the DoorDash.
Why?
Because I saw where I was over at somebody's house and they DoorDash, and I saw the bag for the DoorDash.
It was all beat up.
Girl, beat up on the floor though. Like, so you putting food in this bag, like, even though, it's just like your average person, it's like, okay, this is what I do. I make some money. I'm not saying all DoorDashers, so don't come after me, but I'm just saying what I saw. Because I'm going to keep it 100. Let me share with you my experience. I was over somebody's house, and I just looked, and the house was a little busy. When I say busy,
we know what you mean.
Yeah, it was busy with a whole bunch. Like, I gotta have things. I'm tunnel. Everything has to have a place. But the bag was on the floor. So, not that there was bugs there. There wasn't no bugs or anything like that, or rodents that I saw. However, what if your DoorDasher has a bug problem and the bag on the floor and you just ordered whatever you ordered and it's in that bag and now you got that? Now you got to pay an exterminator.
But that's anything. Anytime anybody's coming into your house, they could bring in visitors, extra guests. So
not my food. What'd you say, Nate?
I do a lot of door dashing. So you're scaring me. So please,
let's move on. Let's move on.
Oh, it's expensive as can be, but I mean, yeah,
it's convenient, but who's the person that's bringing it? And see, I'm glad they now staple it, and now they got the little tape, but the tape means nothing, but they have that they staple the bags now. because I cannot guarantee you that if I'm sitting there in the car and I'm a DoorDasher and the fries smell good, I can't guarantee you that I will not grab a fry.
Yeah, I count my fries. I count my fries.
You gonna call them like, how many fries am I supposed to have?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one to count my fries.
Yeah, see, I can't guarantee that. Like,
I think it's worth it for a large order. Like if
for like a business or something, like a company.
Like if you're feeding like 10, 20 plus people, or 15 people, or 10 people, even 5 people, like 5 people in your office order lunch, like just have it.
But it costs so much. I mean, just a single order, how do you spend like $30, $40 for one person at Taco Bell? I mean, the prices are ridiculous.
The only time
it's the convenience. It's the convenience.
It's the convenience. The only time I can see that it will be a need to actually use a DoorDash is if like somebody is like pregnant and craving something, unable to, and living alone and unable to get anybody to bring you food, the sick and shut in, that type
like
thing.
The
hotel. If they had DoorDash, like,
want to go out.
What they want to go out? That, you know what? See, if you're able to do that, see that I call that lazy 5.0. Because when you get up and walk, that's some exercise.
I don't feel like going out. When I get to my room, I'm in the hotel. I don't feel like coming out. I'm old man. I turn on my Law and Order. Don't SVU, and that's where I'm at for the rest of the day.
Okay, so like a vacation. So room service. That's like room service then.
Yeah, or not even room service. What about pizza? Pizza was always delivered. So
but it's expensive.
It would only be a couple dollars though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some. No, just bring me my food. I'm hungry.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so this is good, people. So DoorDash is room service for the house. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
But, hey, does pizza even deliver anymore now that DoorDash is here?
They do. They still have their own delivery, and then Panera Bread has their own delivery.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a few restaurants that still do their own delivery. Yeah.
Okay. Shop Talk was out in the streets. Shop Talk with Mel. I'm answering a question for the listening audience on all socials. It's all at Shop Talk with Mel. However, we can't do the show on Instagram. But I don't know. You probably can after you get so many followers. I don't even keep up with the followers. But I so love you guys. I do. I love all the followers and all the extra stuff. I didn't realize that, like, how it works. But I appreciate you guys supporting me and logging on and kicking it with us. So, now we talked about the sick and shut in. So, those are reasons that you can DoorDash. I don't know. Now, here's the thing. Some people will refuse to give you room service, at-home room service, DoorDash, if you don't give them a tip. So just like Nate was saying, it's expensive, and you want a tip too, so I already paid you to drive, and I got to give you a tip.
Well, if I'm not there to pick up my food, it's like the waitress. I'm never rude to a waitress. I don't care what she do to me. I will never be rude to a waitress. And if I'm sitting down having a dinner with you, and you start being rude to a waitress, if I don't leave, I say, excuse me, none of that special sauce goes in my food.
Okay, I heard that.
Make sure, if she ordered the special sauce, make sure she gets it.
Special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on the sesame seed bun.
No, I was talking about that Sealy sauce.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Don't play. You be sitting there like, I didn't order tartar. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave it right there. But listen, you do need to be kind to your waitress and your waiter who do come and serve you. Now, I had a conversation before, and the percentage that they are requesting, I'm saying requesting in a nice way, but that they send it to you, is up to 20%. And I said, well, Jesus only asked for tea, and I don't understand, and I ain't getting the blessing here. Like, what's happening?
Jesus only wanted 10.
And I got to pay you 20 now.
No.
So for a bill that's $125, what would you give the person off top? Bam, real quick. What you got, Amber D?
20.
You'll give them 20, so the bill should be 140. Okay. What you think? So if the bill is 120, how much of a tip you giving? What's the total?
15, 20. That's where I'm at.
15, 20? Okay. I guess.
Or unless, you pay at the table and they get that little machine, they'll give you 15.
If I have to do that, no. See, there we go back with that. You didn't do nothing, but come to work and I got to tip you.
Well,
at the dining table. I'm talking about you can pay at your table.
I know.
With those little things. But they done brought me my food and everything.
You brought me my food. I'm going to need a little mint, a toothpick, or something.
Leave a Hershey's Kiss on your pillow?
Yeah, something. If I'm going to tip you, like, I should not have to go to work. Go ahead, Amber. What did you have to say, Amber D?
Well, I feel like the culture in America is that people will say, oh, you're such a bad person for not tipping or giving a low tip, instead of saying, oh,
I can live with that.
Bad employer for not paying your staff a living wage.
That's what sounds like a staff meeting. That's how.
Well,
so I said sounds like a staff meeting. So it's, to me, I'm with you. I feel like you chose this job. If you are not happy and you are banking on me to make a living, you need to have a staff meeting.
Right.
Bring that up in the staff meeting, i.e., the grocery store. That's kind of like me doing self-checkout. And then you asking me for a tip.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'll shop at Amazon or the Walmart app.
And that
has been
makes
very
me
good.
more antisocial. Because I'm like, I'd rather get it from Amazon. Because I feel like the shipping is quick. Like, me and my Amazon guy, we're friendly. So I'm just like, that's one person's enough.
But they're not asking for a tip.
They're not asking for a tip.
If you are tipping, it's included. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know. So I think that's where the difference is. Just go ahead and ask for what you're asking for. Don't add on and keep nickeling and diming me. Tell me this, add it in. I don't know. Just like with food service people. If your prices go up, you don't got to explain to me that your prices went up. Just tax it on the top. Either I'm going to do it or I'm not.
Yeah.
And then call it a day. That's it. Red flag, baby. Let's get this topic going. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. And I'm going to ask you right now. If someone does not tip, is that a flag on the play?
No. What they got to do with me?
You out with somebody and they don't tip?
On a date?
Or just like friends. I mean, everything don't have to be a date. You could just be out kicking it with your homie.
Friends.
Yeah.
Listen, what? No. Why would you even consider that a red flag? Y'all just looking for red flags now? You know what? He blinked a little slower with his left eye. Red flag.
Yeah, girl. He can't see. Red flag. Flag on the play. Girl, he just winked. It'd be like something in my eye. No, we're not looking for a flag on the play. But to me, that's a flag on the play. Because if you're looking at somebody, okay, let's say dating. If you're looking at somebody to potentially date, and you say, okay, there's a prospect, because that we look for our probies in dating. So you're like, okay, here's a prospect, and then they don't tip, and y'all go out. And here's the thing. They have no intention of tipping. Not that you said, hey, I'll tip. Don't worry about that. You got the bill, I'll tip. No, they don't have any intentions on tipping. That's not a flag on the play? You said no, Nate. What you say, Amber?
I'm going to say it's a flag on the play.
Welcome to singlehood, both of y'all.
It's,
I ain't going to stay single forever. We both been married. Hers was unfortunate. Mine, I chose. I got on good behavior. I did 10 to life. I got on good behavior.
But it's, I feel like it might indicate that they're kind of tight-fisted with their money, and that's a no-no. So
yeah, we don't have to go out. How about that? How about we just don't have to go out? Go ahead. What you got? Go ahead, Nate. Nate the agitator. Go ahead.
Or since I'm tipping for services that they're doing, hey, she might need a kiss. I was gonna tip her with a kiss. Now you mad at me because
can't nobody tip me with no kiss.
And she degraded a service, so I'm going to tip her that way. What does that have to do with us? Hey, listen, when you want...
Oops. Sorry, go ahead, sorry.
Silky, I got the money. because you wanted to get the Hawaiian Silky. I got the money because I didn't tip it and give it away.
Oh.
And you're mad at that? That's
No,
not a-
I mean, I would say I'm mad. I would say that I'm
Not a
mad
red flag.
about it. I would just be, that would be like not a red flag, but like a orange or something. Something I would take note of, because then I'm gonna really be curious about your finances.
So you weren't curious about his finances when you said, "Hey, yeah, I'll go out on a date with you."
Yeah.
And when you Googled him and when you asked around and all that stuff, you
No,
wait until
no.
what?
I think that
He doesn't tip.
it's one of those things where you should get to it eventually, but
Okay,
you
well,
don't
red,
know. You don't
red
know.
flag. That explains a lot to me now. Oh, I was red flag. What you do? I started walking with my left leg instead of my right.
Yeah.
Just looking for stuff, huh? Just looking for
Oh
stuff.
goodness. But I think okay, so yes. Oh hey, it's Shandu. And then I agree with Hattie Wilkins, like tipping is a part of life. There's just yeah.
Good service if that's a part of life, then tipping it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'll definitely, if I don't tip, I normally tip people. And if I give someone a 0 tip, either I'm really, really
You
broke,
earned
which
it.
is rare, or
You
they
earned it.
they did something I didn't like.
Look, if LeBron James didn't put out a good product, he wouldn't get the contract he did. It's all work related. So if your layup, if you can't hit a layup, why am I tipping you?
Well, yeah, but we're I think the assumption.
All right, well, since we're gonna do flag on the play, so if you fumble the ball, it's a wrap.
Hey,
Unless they got time to recover, though.
If your standard is me not tipping, peace. Good. I can save more money by not taking you out.
Exactly, and that's what that says for the future. To me, that's exactly what that says. Amber, do you want to read that comment?
Sure. So Daryl Jones of Facebook said, depending on the service, if bad, she's getting a little tip. But if it was bad with a bad attitude, no service.
How about I'm gonna get up and leave? If your attitude is bad,
oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm done.
If it's bad service, you're not getting a tip. So.
A good tipper for me, I'll drink my sweet tea and I'll set my cup down, and or shake my ice and set my cup down. If it sit there for a while, that's what I watch. So, but I didn't know.
You're testing the waitress.
No, because I feel like a good waitress will keep. I do that, but with my water glass, and I'll ask for water if they're real busy. One time, where was I? I won't name the restaurant, but I was there eating, and I had to ask the waitress I drink a lot of water, 3 times to refill my glass. And it was her first day, and she was so frazzled. I still gave her a tip because I felt bad for her. It wasn't like she was bad. She was just, inexperienced, I guess. Or she looked like she was under duress. So I still gave her a tip, but like, if it just seems like you're just ignoring me just because you'd rather go talk with your coworker behind the screen, you're not going to get a tip.
Okay, what about that person that pretends they're frazzled all the time, and that's their game?
I mean, you wouldn't know that unless there's multiple interactions with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, how would you know that? Now, if you have a regular spot and you've been waited on by the same person and they give you bad service, then there's no tip.
Well, Amber, it sounds like you're that everybody gets a trophy person.
Good call, man. Good call, baby.
I definitely had bad service, like where it seemed like they had like a little chip on their shoulder type of thing. And they definitely got no tip. Or, like I said, it seemed like they was being lackadaisical. And I was sitting here, my cup of water was empty, and I had to sit here and wait 10 minutes for them to come around and refill it, and it should have never got empty to begin with. Like, I feel like when it's half full, they should be asking if you'd like a refill. Like, would you like me to top off your glass of water? So, and then in that situation, they're not getting a tip.
Well, here's the thing. It all boils down to performance-based. If your performance is good, I'll tip. You get a new contract. But if not, hit the portal, transfer, you on waivers. We ain't resigning your contract.
Okay, see? I would if they don't do well.
But back to the original question.
Go ahead.
Don't you be red flagging me because I didn't tip her. Ugh.
Well, if she had good service and there wasn't a reason to not tip her, then yeah. But if it was bad service, then yeah, because I wouldn't tip her myself.
Guess what? Okay, good service, something's up, and that tip stopped us from going to the movie or the show later, or whatever I had planned for you later. So I want you to feel good and give me all the credit that I was gonna get for buying you a gift or something or whatever. And I said, well, you know what, babe? I tipped a girl while we were out to dinner, so, we can't do that now. I still got all the points, right? Red flag, Amber. You get one.
This reminds me of what our couple episodes ago, we was talking about, Shandu was talking about the girl he thought played him. And she's like, well, a girl can pay. I can pay my own bills. But then she was surprised at the bill. And I feel like what you're saying is the same thing as what that girl was saying. Like, I could do it, but because I had to pay this instead, I can't do it no more.
But it stems from, you're giving me a red flag because I chose not to tip. You don't know my
because that says that you are cheap.
We would be where we are.
Right, thank you, Mel. Thank you.
Keep it in perspective.
We are, and that says that you're cheap if you don't want to tip. And I'm like, okay, so.
But I'm paying for your dinner, right?
You paying for my dinner, that's fine. And then guess what? But guess what? I'm cool with you. I got your back, so I'm gonna tip. But I did go somewhere with somebody, and I was like, they need this amount. It was like, I'm not tipping that amount. And I was like, what? So, but it was like, listen, Mel, and they told me, a homie told me, he was like, listen, Mel, I'm not doing it. Sorry. He was like, you can tip next time. I said, okay. He's like, you can pay a tip next time. I was like, all right, it's fair. But it was a decent amount. It was at least 15%. And I was on the side of she was in training.
Okay.
And I am big on personality. I'm big on personality. Not just friendliness, just personality. And I was vibing with her. I liked her. I was like, okay. I was like, you should do this. Nope, I ain't doing it. Okay. And then, but the follow, listen to the follow up though. So you know it had to be something. I was like, okay. They was like, listen, if I'm tipping that amount, next time we going to Applebee's. I was like, don't worry about it. Okay, girl. Okay, sis.
See? Do you see how we can't win? Hold on. This is what, in that situation, the man was supposed to say, wait a minute. I think Mel wants me to tip more. And if I tip more, she won't give me a red flag. Oh, okay. You know what? Here's some more for your tip.
He ain't tip. He was like, okay. He gave me an option.
We can't win.
He didn't tip. He gave me an option. He was like, if I tip this, then we going here tomorrow. Oh.
But here's my point, Mel. Where is he now?
Where's who, the lady?
Whoever that dude was.
What do you mean, where's he at? I don't know.
Where's he at right now?
Huh?
Out of the picture.
Exactly. He's out of the picture. So guess what? We go all the way back to his non-tipping red flag and figure out why.
Yeah. We know why. I just told y'all why.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
There's no winning for us.
To put myself in the man's position, I have definitely been out where I will offer to buy the person lunch or whatever, pay for their meal, and then I won't tip. Listen, I wasn't planning on paying for your food, but if I pay for your food, then they ain't gonna get no tip. So that's just gonna have to be life, So if you're budgeting or whatever, or if it's an unexpected, and that goes back to the other episode we was talking about, where it was
you don't get to say that. You don't get to say, well, I was budgeting and this, that, and other. Red flag for you. I can't say I was budgeting.
I'm not going out with somebody.
Wait, let me hear him out, Amber D. Let me hear him out. I need to hear this.
I can't say I was budgeting. I budgeted for a foot long and a Coke. I didn't know you wanted the cookies and a bag of chips too. It ain't in my budget. And then I got the tip. And if I don't tip, I get a red flag.
He was like, red flag for you.
Red flag for Amber. Everybody in the comments say red flag for Amber. Hashtag.
Flag on the play. Go ahead, Amber D.
I just think that, if it's unexpected, because sometimes things happen, whatever, then okay, I can understand. But a date is pre-planned. So
okay,
that's why
but that date is also budgeted. That date is also budgeted.
Also budgeted, right? But I feel like if in your planning, you should be budgeting and have an idea of the venue.
If you can get away saying budgeted, let's just say budgeted, and guess what? It works for both of us. Don't say, well, I feel. Women. Those feelings change every 20 seconds. So there's no winning for us. Because I feel, I budgeted this date. That's why we at Applebee's, 2 for $20. I got $25.
That super salad bang though.
Goes over my budget for my 2 for $20, we in trouble. And you're judging me on that.
Yes, but you know what? This comment was a good one. It's okay. Cherie Armstrong on Facebook said, he said his intentions, so that's on him. So if you took me to this place, you knew what you were expecting. That's so like what? And then be like, get what you want. Are you sure that's a legit question?
Right. Don't say get what you want when you know you can't afford everything on the menu.
Time out. I can say get what you want, and you're fine. I'm fine with getting you what you want. But don't get bad at me because I don't decide to tip far enough and give me a red flag. Oh, what? I ordered steak, lobster, shrimp. I took a to-go bag, and I had all of the drinks I could have, and he paid for it, but he didn't tip big enough. Oh, Lord, he's rotten. I'll never go out with him again.
He was short. He was short on the tip. All right. The host with the most got something to say, RB. RB says shouldn't be no budget when you on a date.
Yeah, okay, Art. Where else does that work in the world? Shouldn't be no budget when you buy your house. Shouldn't be no budget when you're going to put gas in your car. Shouldn't be no budget. Come on.
Go ahead, Amber. Do you want to read this comment?
So Aaron Adair of Facebook said, fair to say Nate ski.
Thank you. Family.
Okay, wait. Let's read this one. This one. Go ahead, Amber D.
Okay, so Daryl Jones of Facebook said, what gets me now is at food pickup windows, they give you an option if you want to tip for what? Bring my pizza or some sandwich to the window.
That's what I'm saying. That's how we got on this whole topic.
Hey, be careful, because if she's in the car, you're gonna get red flag because you didn't tip.
Not that. The audacity. I don't like if it's a drive-through, you came to work. Why am I tipping you just for coming to work, for clocking in?
I don't want to get a red flag for not tipping, so now I done paid $6 for our taco box, and I gave him a $20 tip so I can make face with you.
Oh, okay, go ahead, Amber D. You want this one?
So Deeksel Houdin, forgive me for mispronouncing your name, of Facebook said she should tip if I pay the tab.
Only in our world, bro. That's a good spot, but that's 2 red flags. That might even be.
Wait, but you can't ask us. Wait, let me get this one. Aaron A. Deere, Facebook said all first dates should be free. So that means a walk in the park. Okay, but and that's just an example. But wait,
that's another red
she should tip if I pay the tab. If you ask me to tip, that's gonna be a problem. Now, if I offer, because usually we offer, unless what's his name from last week where the chick sat there and took him out, Ish, and was like, and she was like, oh, I could pay my own, and then she saw the bill and was like, oh, and he had to pay. What if he ain't have no money? How does that go?
You just sitting there looking stupid.
I talked to Ish offline, and I want to let the shop talk know that it wasn't. He didn't get played. It was a good one.
Actually, I talked to Ish also, and I told him he did get played. Thank you very much.
Wrong, Ish. Hey, Ish, tell us whose team are you on? Mine or Amber's team? we getting at it today.
He didn't get played. Hey, listen, if you want to catch up on Ish's... Ish is a Shop Talk listener, and he shared his story, and that's on last episode. So after this episode is over, you could go back and you can make your decision. Did Ish get played or not?
And also, I actually got more details about the situation, and based upon the additional details that were provided, he got played.
He got paid. Okay.
I disagree, homeboy. I disagree.
Okay. All right. Wait.
If you can bring up the issue thing, we'll fight about it later.
Okay, we gonna fight about it. Aaron Adair Facebook said, yes, only thing wasted is time, which is just as important as money, if not more so, with a free date. The first date should be the free date. I agree with that. I think that's a good thing because you can kind of get to know the person.
Yep.
Art B said, when you're going out on a date with someone, have your money right. Like, here's where y'all go wrong. Here's honestly, I went out, this was years ago, Red Lobster. So remember, that was like the thing.
Oh, he liked you.
And we go, he was like, get what you want. I said, okay, so I got what I wanted, but I think it was a little more than he thought. So he's slamming back on these cheddar biscuits.
The cheddar biscuits.
The cheddar biscuits, throwing them back. And then she was like, would you like something to drink? And I'm slamming, okay? I happened to look up. I had my little lemonade. He had water. I said, you're not going to eat? He was like, no, I'm not going to eat. See, that's a flag on the play.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
And that's, it's
How many flags y'all keep?
okay, so Nate's trying to make it sound like, oh, Amber is being mean. And I think it just means that y'all are not at the same level financially, or you don't have the same relationship with money.
No,
like, y'all don't see money the same way, or y'all don't see expenditures the same way. Like, there is a disconnect somewhere.
This is how I look at it.
Okay, wait, let's read this comment real quick. Nate, hold on. I want to hear your thought. Go ahead, Amber T.
So Marshina Sheena Shaw of Facebook said, if she don't offer to tip after I pay, she's selfish.
Would you agree or disagree?
But here's the thing.
Agree or disagree?
You can yell out. Budget.
Wait. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Okay, go ahead. What you think, Nate? If she don't offer, is she considered selfish?
A man doesn't expect that, so we don't. We're not going to hold it against her, but it's not expected from a man.
Okay,
is that fair?
That's fair. Okay, go ahead. What's your thought?
Okay, so Sadiq Salulahudin of Facebook said, got a date within your range. If you date good folks that got their own bag instead of those seeking a come up, then she wouldn't have a problem.
Okay.
You're wrong. I don't agree with that.
Okay, go ahead, Nate.
I'm coming on a date with you because I'm interested in you. Now, if I say, "Oh, go ahead, have what you want," and I'm showing out and this, that, and other, yeah, I might be able to afford that dinner or wherever I take you. But next week, when you expect the same thing, and I'm not budgeted right for it, so it ain't about having your money; it's having what you're willing to spend. I got $100, but this date better not cost me over $40 because that $60 is budgeted for something else. So if I got to come out just because I'm with you today, spend $90 of that stuff, and then I can't get to work next week because I ain't got gas in my car, this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. But if you're dating now at our age, it's different than dating back then. So you girls expect us you pick us after the finish line, not during the race. You want us to be through the race, finished, and then you say, oh, he's nice, I'll pick him. And then if he don't tip correctly, you give us a red flag.
Go ahead, Amber D.
Okay, so Nate's example, now he paid for this expensive date because he's trying to impress this woman, and now he don't have money for his gas to get to work, right? That's poor money management. That's what I hear. Like, you budget, as we talked about, budget what you can afford. And as another shop talker point out, you got a date within your range. If you're done with the chick and she wants you to take her to Neiman Marcus and you at, Super Kmart, y'all aren't going to be compatible. Like,
here's my point, Amber.
So that, it's a flag on the play. You already know that's not going.
Not nowhere. And so then you want to get mad at the woman because she's at Neiman Marcus, and that's what
I'm not mad at her at all.
Or whatever.
I'm mad because I got a red flag.
Aspiration is to get to Neiman Marcus. You sitting here shaming her instead of just entertaining women that are at Kmart.
In your range. Go ahead, Nate. Go ahead. Wait, let me hear Nate. Go ahead, Nate.
It's about you're giving me a red flag because I didn't tip. I'm not saying I can't afford it. I can't say this, that, and other. But I have a budget set. The same thing you said. Amber, you brought up this point. It's not in my budget, so I wasn't expecting. You had all the excuses in the world when it came to you.
In advance, and you should factor in the tip.
If I got a credit card in my wallet and I have a $3,000 limit, and I'm saying, hey, if we go to Neiman Market, I'm going to budget this trip. The word is budget. This trip at $300. If it goes over $300 and I still take care of it, and you still say, well, you didn't tip far enough. So there's no winning with you. Women, and you are the representation of women. Because guess what? This started off because I didn't tip far enough. Now we're into my budget and what I didn't do and stuff like this. But it became, you gave me a red flag because I didn't tip. So you're telling me I don't care about your budget. I don't care this, that, and other. If you didn't tip, red flag, and we ain't smashing. I'm like, nigga, you just ate steak and lobster on me. We doing something. Now you mad because I didn't give her an extra $5?
Oh, she got to do something. Go ahead, Amber D. Read this comment.
Okay, so Delmas Stubbs of Facebook said, I don't mind fitting the entire bill and tip, but don't complain if I don't tip the way you want if I'm providing inadequate service, and we often get inadequate service. Yeah, well, and I feel like for me, I'm very black and white. Either the service is good or it's bad. And if I get bad service, it's zero tip. And I'm going to probably just speak to the manager. I'm going to have to turn into Karen. So
take the service out of it. Take the service.
But I get your point, Nate. I get your point, Nate. So it's like if we don't like
take
it,
the service out of this. I got a red flag because I didn't tip enough. This is about the red flag. I don't care. You're mad at me because I didn't tip enough.
I'm not mad.
That's a red flag.
Mad. And see, you're doing it. You're going on a date. See, Nate acting like a typical man. He's going on with the expectation he's going to get.
well, he said he's going to get something. He did, right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hey,
All right, I got to stop this. Wait. I got to stop this right here. I got to come in and flag on the play. I got to come in on that one. Because Amber D just said Nate is going on the date with expectation. Now, wait. However, women go on dates with expectation as well.
Thank you, ma'am. Watch this, ma'am. Watch this, Amber. Ish is on the line. You know, if I took Ish out, I could take Ish out and we can split the deal. I ain't expecting nothing. Hey, Ish, let's go to let's go out to Staples. You get your deal, I get mine. Neither one of us tip. I had a good time. I can take Aaron and Dare out. Aaron, hey man, I'm sure. Don't worry about it, dog. I got you. Me and him go to Waffle House. Maybe he'll take the bill. Maybe I'll take the bill. Ain't worried about the tip. Ain't worried about nothing. I'm not expecting anything. But if I'm taking you out, I have to worry about tipping. I have to worry about my budget not seeing cheap. Do you understand how difficult it is to date you, Amber? You know what? We broke up.
Y'all broke up. See? Because it's a flag.
And then I'm getting listen, I didn't wash my car because I'm taking Amber out. I changed my underwear. It ain't even Tuesday, but I still changed them anyway. I did all this stuff to take you out, Amber. And then you get mad at me because I don't tip far enough. You know what? He was smelling good. I got the high karate and the brute, the mix. So, I mean, I'm going all out. But you choose to give me a red flag because I didn't tip.
Okay, Amber D, go ahead with this comment.
Okay, so Aaron Adair of Facebook said, you got to be flattering, charming, nice, bride.
But you got to tip right, too. You got to tip right, too, Aaron. That means nothing. I changed my underwear, and it ain't even Tuesday because I'm going out with Amber. I done all of this stuff, and she gets mad at me because I didn't tip enough. That's a red flag.
Okay. Wait, here's the next one. Opening the door to the car, opening the car door.
Gentlemen, do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going if he does not open the car door? Are you going?
It's a home training thing. It's maybe a cultural thing, maybe a social thing. But
is that a red flag?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a red flag if he does not open the door for her.
Let's change the subject because I don't like agreeing.
No, this the show. We can't change the show, honey.
I don't even like this.
I would love to listen to you, Nate, and change the whole show because Nate is uncomfortable. However, we cannot do that on Show Talk. So
yeah, but I'm agreeing with Amber. But yeah.
So you said it's a red flag if he doesn't open the door for her?
say it's a character thing, but probably like a background thing, an upbringing thing, and not only that, but just like what you want to be, because you may have not been taught a lot of things in childhood, but when you become an adult, you can choose to learn beyond whatever or lack of was instilled in you in childhood. So if it's a grown man who doesn't know that he should open the door on a date, I mean, we too far apart.
Well, okay, wait. Read this comment.
Okay, so Erin Adair of Facebook said, if I get a red flag for not tipping, she can open her own door.
Yes, open your damn door. And you better. And if I do open it and you don't reach over, that's a red flag. If I open your door and you don't reach over and unlock my door, that's a red flag.
Is that a red flag for y'all?
Yes. Selfish mother.
So if you open the door for us and we don't open the door, that's a red flag for you guys.
If you don't reach over, it's a thing, Amber. I'm hipping you the game. Ask any guy. Post the question, man.
I'll pose it. So if he opens the door for you and she doesn't lean over and open the door, is that a red flag?
Let the people say.
What the people say? 619-902-2287, 619-902-2287. We want to know what you think. The phone number is below. You can text for the listening audience. For the viewers, y'all in here talking already. So it's like, is that a red? That's okay. Here you go, Amber D.
Okay, so Davion Anderson of Facebook said, I agree with Nate. If I'm opening the door, she should open the door.
Okay. We got the people talking, especially if it's raining. She better think about opening mine. Let's see. This one I missed. Let's see. Let me see. Red flag to me. Then I'm not opening the door every time. The F, we both got hands. Oh, okay. So he's not opening the door. So I guess the initial onset, the pickup, it's okay. You open the door for her, but then after y'all get to where y'all going, she on her own. Is that it? It's like you get one door open and that's it? Is that what I'm understanding? Is that what I'm hearing, lovely people?
Not one door open, but if you don't precipitate, we're talking dating, new dating and stuff like that. But if you don't show, just like me not tipping enough, if I'm a gentleman and open your door and stuff like that, and you just sit there and get all prissy, and the one thing I hate is if you tip down that rear view and start messing in my mirror.
Okay, wait, let's stay focused. Go ahead, Amber D.
So Rodney Douglas of Facebook said Nate for the win. Hi, Rodney.
All right, let's see. There you go.
Okay, so Delma Stubbs of Facebook said driver's side open automatically. Yeah, that's a great point. I also thank you, Nate, for bringing it up, actually, because I feel like between the don't touch the rear view mirror, which I think is a safety.
Wait, before we do that, we still have to answer. We listen to our people.
Stennis of Facebook said yes, she should open the door.
Okay, so we got that. The consensus says yes, she should open the door.
Fatality.
Okay, it's a red flag. Okay, ladies, so open the door. It's a red flag. Go ahead, what you got?
So, okay, what I was going to say is between, like, don't touch the rear view mirror, don't touch the radio, I feel like when you're in someone else's car, you shouldn't just be touching stuff.
But if I'm a gentleman and I open the door for you and you don't reach over to try to open it for me, that's a red flag. You know what? I should just end the date there. I'm not going to pay for your thing, and I ain't got to worry about tipping. And in the beginning, if you don't reach over and open my door, get out.
Okay, Nate. So say she got on the instant figure. I'm talking about the trainers, waist trainers.
Oh, okay.
Instant figures. She got on the instant figure. You open the door for her. Now, she didn't got in there. You know how hard it was for her to get in there because she all strapped down with the waist trainer. And how she gonna lean over and open the door? She can't even line dance with that thing on.
Why are we giving the women all the excuses?
You think that's it?
What if? And I feel.
No, I'm just pointing that out.
What if I had a hangnail and I couldn't open the door for you that time?
Oh, I got it. Then don't worry about it. I have it.
Where did that get me?
I have it. Because let me tell you something. Honestly, If you don't open the door for me, guess what? You'll probably leave me right there because I'm not getting in. I'm standing there.
As you should. And I give that to you, as a woman should. But
I would,
don't red flag me for not tipping enough.
All right, we done. What that comment that RB had was like, okay, it's good. Okay, let me see. Oh, listen here. It matters. See, RB was like, what are we driving? A 78 Cutlass? Those doors heavy. Yeah, I'm going to need y'all to open them.
Yeah.
You can't lean over and push that door open.
That's a real car.
You can't. Okay, Sadiq Salahutton, I'm messing it up. Facebook said, so how are we going on a date and she can't move in that waist trainer?
And if we get lucky and she take it off and you see Pillsbury Doughboy, the Pillsbury thing, I'm pissed.
You pissed? Is that false advertising? So is okay. So let's go to the next point. Is that a red flag? Did she fake the funk?
For a guy, no. Guys don't give out red flags. We're mission driven. The mission is, hey, was I able to hold her hand at the end of the night? And did I do whatever I had to do to hold her hand? Oh, well, she did this. That's all right. All I'm doing is holding her hand. So guess what? You can have all the red flags you want. It's like this. I told a friend of mine, I said, listen, you're not looking to buy her a house. You're not moving in with her. You're not renting her a house. This is a hotel stay. You come for the night, you enjoy yourself, but you check out in the morning. So you can't give me enough red flags if I put you at hotel status, not rental property or buying a house. Most guys, when you come out, okay, I can deal with rent or a hotel. I can deal with a hotel. Because I'm only here for temporary, 1-2 nights, a weekend at most. And after that, I'm leaving.
Okay, go ahead, Amber. Do you want to read that comment?
Okay, so Cherie Armstrong of Facebook said, I don't wear a waist trainer. I come with my fupa. Go ahead, girl.
Okay.
Hey, as long as the fupa has got something flexible, if you're flexible with the fupa.
Hold it. Well, get a bungee cord. Y'all crazy. Oh, y'all crazy. It's all get out. Okay. So you talk hotel. We talked about the Neiman's Market versus Kmart. No offense to those who shop anywhere, either or.
Right. The views expressed.
But I want to say this to Amber D's point. You can't meet somebody in Neiman's Market and want to take them to Kmart.
Listen, you can take me to Pick and Sense.
No. Let's stay focused. So that's a red flag. So here's the deal. You got a lot of fellas that come off like, okay, well, I met this person here. Boom, boom. Refusing to meet the expectation that you already saw. And that's probably why you were attracted to her. And then want to knock her down a few pegs. Talk about something. Yeah, I'm going to humble her because you can't meet her standards.
Okay. That whole thing you gave is all about what a man has to do.
Oh, everything is what a man has to do.
Exactly. So all you're going to do is sit back, enjoy it, and judge it.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thanks for your honesty, Mel.
There you go. I mean, you already know.
Hey, listen, if you ain't judging...
What's undefeated, Nate? What's undefeated? 2 things undefeated.
The 2x2 slit in the internet.
Bam. There you go. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Pocket.
I don't even have my sound effects because I'm not in the studio.
The hot pocket in the internet.
There you go. Undefeated. So it's like, what are we doing here? But we do choose. We do have our flag on the plate. We see, and we do have expectations, and we're looking to see, is there going to be a second date? Can I be with this person? Because most people date with intention, or most people date with intention, and the intention can be with hopes to marry an individual or to just go eat.
Right.
Look.
But all of these seem to be excuses.
I would be the eat. I would be too. Option 2. I'll start. Pass it down.
Well, guess what? So Mel, are you saying you had preconceived notions before you went out on this date?
Absolutely.
So
I was hungry.
When that happened, When they got preconceived notions, I'm like, yeah, I have preconceived notions. And listen, if I'm taking you out as a friend, it's a Happy Meal. It's not Ruth Chris.
Yeah, if you're friends.
If I'm taking you to Ruth Chris, I have preconceived notions. Yeah, yeah, she deserves Ruth Chris. Yeah. But if we're just friends and I ain't got no preconceived notions, I'm hungry too. Hey, listen, the McRib is back.
You still, I don't want no McRib, but then you're not taking me over there with that special sauce, lettuce, cheese.
No conceived notions. Hey, I got enough gas. You want to go to Burger King? I'll drop you off and pick you what you want, and then I'll go get what I want. But if I can't have perceived notions, that's what you get. But if I can have preconceived, yeah, Ruth Chris, show her some dates, change my drawers. Okay, it's not even Tuesday. Wash the car. Yeah. This is all my preconceived notions. Yeah, make me shoot.
So you are getting prepared though. You're getting prepared to impress her, and then you want to say I ain't tipping.
I don't have to prepare to go out with that dude that read. I can't read what he said, but guess what? If me and him went someplace, there's no preparation. There's no preconceiving. No.
So you go out. You have intentions as well.
Exactly. So don't judge me because I have intentions, preconceived contentions.
Okay. Amber D. Here's this one. This is important. Go ahead.
So Daryl Jones of Facebook said, "I give out red flag if you I'm out with you on a date at the club. We are not able to buy your 3 girlfriends drinks. You just cut your drinks. If she's greedy, meaning always ordering the highest thing on the menu because you're paying."
Okay, so I wanted to hear from a male's perspective what's a red flag. So, okay.
Absolutely right. Absolutely. That's why I said, hey, it's 4 of y'all. Sure, I'll get y'all drinks. 1 water, 4 straws. No ice.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play. We cool. Ain't no ice either. Flag on the play. I would be like, I'm cool with that. I think it's funny. You broke the ice, literally, but with no ice. And I probably would give you a conversation. But Amber D, what is that called? It's a term for that. When people come up joking, but they really mean it to date somebody.
Oh, yeah. What is that? I'm having a brain fart right now, but it'll come to me in like 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, Nate, this question is for you. Negging. There you go. Negging. That's what that's called. You want to give the definition of negging.
Negging, okay, so negging is where you would, it's basically like a formal term for like backhanded compliments. So if somebody's ever given you a backhanded compliment, like, oh, I'm trying to think of one.
So a negative egging you on to say, hey, here's a conversation.
Exactly. Good job, Nate. Exactly.
What'd you say, Nate?
I meant that to you, Amber.
Repeat it, Nate. I overspoke. Go ahead.
I said those are some nice shoes for such big feet.
Yep.
That's condescending. That's a backhanded compliment all day long.
Yes.
That's crazy.
What do people want to know, Mel? Question for me. What do people want to know?
What the people said, or just screw on that other one for as far as like intentions. So you get all cleaned up, get your car nice for a screw. Is that fair to say? True or false?
True. That's the bottom line. How we get there is how we get there. But why would I?
So you mad if we give you a flag on the play and you already, this is your intention, so we like, I ain't doing that. So just because we like, nope, I checked out. Now you got an attitude because you got a flag.
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because I done already paid for the meal. You already got what you got. You got yours off. I didn't. What? Burp. He didn't tip. Oh, I'm out. But guess what? I won't take. Listen, do you understand? If a guy takes you out, it's so I just want to get to know her and maybe we can pray together. And
that's a husband. That's a husband.
You think that's what we're doing?
I thought so.
I honestly think that's what we're doing. Or I'm interested in you. I want to get to know you. And guess what? If we trip and fall on each other, so it's in there. What date have you gone out with a dude and he wasn't interested in you at all? He just wanted to take you out to eat. To wherever you wanted to go and open your door and all of this other stuff. But no, he don't doesn't have any other attention.
That should be a given, though. Like, you want a second date. I want to give this. This is a great example of negging. You look good for your age. And you wonder, like, is that a compliment or not? Or do you just say thank you and then you take 2 steps and be like, wait a minute, what? Like, do he even know how old I am? Like,
oh, and they don't know how old you are? Yeah.
like, did I just say thank you? Was that a compliment or an insult? I don't even know.
Right,
What are we doing? Nate, you brought up great points. However, I think you're losing. Go ahead, Amber D.
No, I'm not.
Out since Nate is being transparent about men's intentions on dates. In response to that, there's absolutely nothing wrong with women throwing out red flags for whatever reason they deem appropriate, because that's what most men want. So it's a hard knock life. Get over it. I don't know. I just don't have that much sympathy, because most men, that's why they're going on dates to begin with.
I want to hear.
Genuinely get to know you.
Okay, I want to hear from the fellas. So, fellas, if you are listening, please let us know, what are red flags for you?
It depends on how good you look.
Huh?
That's another good example, Aaron.
It depends on how good you look. Because you know what? I don't think Rihanna can do anything for me to break up with her. I just don't. She had 2 kids on me. I mean, I still take her back.
I bet you would.
I'm glad you're being honest, Nate.
I love it. So it depends on how good she looks. If she ugly, it's a red flag. Flag on the play. But if she cute, you'll put it up. You put up with her.
Well, you can go into a room and get away with a lot more than a lot of people can. And it just walking into the room. And that's fact. You know how Kevin Samuels always these trolls be like, I'm a 9. What? Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. And you wondering why you ain't got the kind of guy you want. Basic
Okay.
stuff. You know, when I said a man is after something, I also said that is the destination. I didn't say how you get there. It might take a long time to get there. When I'm taking you out to Ruth Chris now, sometime in the future, I plan on playing hide the pickle with you. I'm not taking you to an expensive restaurant. I can talk to you on the phone and ask you your favorite color.
Oh.
So guess what? I
thought you were interested. You want to actually look at the person.
I'm interested, but my goal is hide the pickle. Hide the pickle.
So you're saying, is it safe to say that the only reason that guys are spending money and going out is the end game, hiding the pickle? Is that fair to say?
It's very fair to say. Hashtag Nate's right again, please.
I agree with Nate, and I agree with Nate, and I feel like
he said, "Hey, you heard me? He said hashtag Nate's right again."
Yeah, get that merch. Nate's right again.
That's why, as women, you don't need to extend sympathy. You don't need to feel sorry for them. You know, oh, it's unfair to get a red flag for X, Y, Z. No, it's, love is war, right? Like, it's
here we go.
Love and war, so no.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
What you got?
You ready?
I'm ready. Go.
You know that every man who takes you out, that is his end game. Now, how he gets there is important. Now, if you're giving me little red flags for little stuff, you're ruining it. Because guess what? In all of this, you have to agree to it. You have to agree to go out with me. I'm not forcing you to go out with me, but yet when you agree to go out with me, the flag you give me is, I didn't tip enough. Now, I done all this other stuff to get to know you. In my end game, I'm not saying tonight we smash him. I wouldn't be mad. But my end game, which you already know, is to do this. And you choose to red flag me for not tipping enough.
Go ahead, Amber D, because I want to go to the next question.
Okay, the last point I want to make is that it's maybe Nate's triggered because we're saying red flag, when we could just say you're not compatible. What's the difference between being not compatible? You see something where it's like y'all aren't on the same wavelength versus I'm giving you a red flag and it's a punishment punishment, and
No.
you're getting you're
saying you're saying the exact same thing. So you figured out I'm uncompatible because of my tipping habits. Gotcha, Amber. There's an influx of cats at the pound. You might want to go pick one out. I'm gonna start calling you Meow Mix. I'm gonna call you Meow Mix from now on.
They said something. Get out the tip, Nate. So you didn't tip enough, but you want your tip wet at the end. Come on.
Ooh, go Mel. Yeah.
As I said before, that is the goal. How far the destination takes me, I'm not saying at the end of the night. But guess what?
What?
You done made. I'm willing to say these next 6 months is gonna be all about me. Well, let's keep Amber, me and Amber D, and I'm gonna take her to Ruth Crisp and this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. And she said, "Well, he doesn't tip enough, so he's not the man for me."
But why are you upset with her decision? That's what's crazy. It's like, how can you be upset with her decision?
Figure it out.
Absolutely.
Okay,
tell me this. Okay, Nate, fellas out there, question. You smash on the first date. Is that a flag on the play or no? Right. Flag on the play or no? Red flag or not?
Not at this age. Not at this age.
Not at this age.
Yeah, not at this age.
Okay. Is that safe? Okay, give me an age range.
20s. That's a real red flag. 30s maybe. But not at 50. Because you know why?
Please explain.
You have your own house. You don't want to waste no time. You got your own car. You got your own bills. Hopefully you're paying all of that stuff. So guess what? You're out here, hey, living your best life. You don't need me for the things a 20-year-old need me for. You know what I'm saying? But if you're that type of lady, but I mean, if the guy got you in the hotel as opposed to renting a house or buying a house with you at this age, that was great. Can we do it again tomorrow?
Okay. So if she's in control of it, it's not a red flag. But if you're in control of her giving up the skins, it's a red flag. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I'm not saying that at all. Here's the thing. Just like you guys do fact check on the dude you're trying to date, we also go around and check her whole facts. So guess what? Hey man, all you got to do is take her to Ruth Crisp and it's on. Okay, well, let me take her to Ruth Crisp. So it's different. Just like you friend zone people, we sex zone people. So we have a preconceived where I'm going to take this, where I'm going to go, what's in my budget thing too. We do too.
You said what's in his budget. But it sounds like, and 1 second, Amber D, keep it right there, keep it at the forefront. So you said at 20, you know that she requires more from you. So you're like, if she easy, let's just say that, that's a throwback word. If she is easy, you're not doing it. That's a red flag. Sounds like she's going to need something from you, her intention. So I'm going to put out, because this is what you're saying. Help me to understand. You've been saying this. The intent is to have sex. That's what you said. So if she knows this is what you want, but this is what she needs, you got to check her whole facts at that age because she wants something from you. But somebody over 50 who already has something, who also wants something from you to benefit. Wait, hear me out.
Close.
It's not a red flag because what she wants from you is sex and not anything that you'll have to actually pay for besides like a dinner.
Close. That's close. It's my whole theory on we want to date, but we're not in the dating. You can't date like we're 20. At 20, if that's the time when we date seriously and we get together and we build something. At 50, you done built your.
Oh, you just want sex. So it's just
It's not about I have to date this girl. I got to build this girl. This might be the mother of my children.
So it's a transaction. So it's a transaction over 40 or 50. That's what you're looking at it.
That's not exactly what I want to say, but I'll take that.
Okay.
Because guess what? At 20 and 30, I'm looking at you to have. At 20, I'm looking at you to be the mother of my children. I'm looking at other things. That's it. At this age now, I'm just asking, making sure you can read and make sure my medications don't get messed up, and you accept my bad hip. So that
bad hip flag on the play. Flag on the play. Go ahead, Amber G. What did you have to say?
We can do to you can compensate.
Go.
That okay. So in his example, in his whole facts, my thing with the whole facts is that your boy will tell you, if you just take her to this fine dining restaurant, she'll let you smash. Well, then you take her to the fine dining restaurant, and then she don't let you smash, and now you men's got a problem with it.
No. One man's hoe is another man's wife, or because she's not your garden tool. That's why I'm mad. That's personal. So I mean,
okay,
kind of contradicting, but
okay.
I'm gonna put it out there anyway.
I'm gonna ask you this, Nate. How she dresses, is that a red flag?
Yeah, man. How she dresses, what she watches on TV, everything's a red flag. Well, to me, her Facebook posts. Oh, I hate them women that you can tell everything that's going on in their house, and it's been by the way they post. The good woman and this, that. Who you telling this to?
Wait, but you upset because we giving red flags for tipping. That's
yes.
Come on now.
Yes, and guess what? The men will back me up, even though I might not be 100%. I'm still right.
No,
You still right? Okay, wait, look. Read the comment, Amber D.
Okay, so Aaron Adair of Facebook said, very fair to say Nate.
Hold on, Louis. I got to get my stand back.
Look at you, like, that is so freaking funny. Okay, here's another one. Hold on. Daryl Jones of Facebook said, I'm going to put it up here so that the people who views it later can see it. A red flag is how she dresses. Don't know how to interact.
Yep.
Speak when she should be listening, meaning talk too much.
Preach. He's coming in a Honda.
Wait. I got to keep going. Hold on. What else does it say? Far as sex on the first date, that can go both ways. If we thinking she easy, she could be saying he's easy. I agree with that. Like, how many people you done ran through? How many people you done muff dived on?
Here's the thing, though. With that, it's on a different scale.
Why?
Because you're a woman.
That's unfair. That's unfair.
But I feel like maybe.
Do you remember this? A key that can open many locks is a good key. But a lock that can be opened by many keys is not a good lock. So guess what? You judge us on our future. We judge you on your past. So you can do all that stuff, this, that, and the other, but you have to understand that you will be judged for it.
Oh man, Nate, you killing it. Go ahead. Go ahead, Amber D.
Kill Amber D. Kill Amber D.
No. Go ahead.
Okay, so Carla Lee of Facebook said, I agree with Nate, red flag. I'm backing you, Nate.
Thank you, Carla. And that's coming from a woman. I am woman, hear me roar.
Okay.
Fatality.
We have a guy who commented. Go ahead.
Okay, so Ishandu Peegler of Facebook said, it's not a red flag if you smash on the first date. If y'all feeling each other like that, then it is what it is.
Okay.
At 50.
At 50.
I'm not asking you to bear my children. I'm not asking you to meet my mama, go to church. We're not at that stage.
Okay. You want to read that one?
Okay, so Cherie Armstrong said, Facebook said, right, you are married, so you don't count. Thanks, though. All my single ladies tap in. You set your intentions, Nate. Great job.
Okay, the people listening, that's funny. Yeah, you ain't heard that in a minute, old muff diving.
The flavor saver. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong show.
You silly. Okay. Is veneers to men equivalent to the BBLs to women?
No, I gotta eat. See, I only got one chicken left. So I might as well get them all fixed so I can eat chicken. That BBL, well, you don't fart no different with it. It's just for cause veneers. I need them to eat. You know what I mean? See that gap right there? I didn't get it closed because I could put a wing in there, turn it, and pull it. It's a work of art. But if I got it fixed, it's for something, so I can eat. Just that another, and I just got them shined or clean.
The most bright white. I think y'all fix your teeth for women. I'm gonna say it. Okay. You're doing it for women. Be super huge.
Gotcha.
And men have a problem with women getting BBLs to grab attention.
Here we go. You ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm doing it for women. What are you doing that BBL for?
For men.
Men or women?
I think for men.
You think? That's a good question. Hey, Mel, pose the question. Pose the question, Mel. Do the men want the BBLs, or do you think women do it for other women?
I think, well, let me see here. That's a good question. Lovely people, listeners, call in 619-902-2287. 619-902-2287. And I see you guys commenting. Come on in. Come on in the room.
The question
is, do women get BBLs for other women or for men?
Amber, you about to go down again.
Oh, okay. Amber, I think they get it because if you like,
Carnelise said women,
and that's a girl, and that's a woman that said a woman.
You know, they make more money when they have the BBLs
at the strip club.
Yeah, at the strip club.
Yep.
Okay.
You can have a BBL and still be a whole mess. True. That's from a guy. That's what RB said. That's true. But you don't know. Let's be real. You're not looking at a girl across the way telling me she has a wonderful personality. When she walks and that BBL is coming through, guess what? Y'all gonna look. And just as with men with the veneers in the teeth, we look at smiles. So we're looking across the room like, oh, he has a beautiful smile. And then we approach. I mean, we don't look down and be like, oh, he's swinging. He got on gray sweats. Let me see what he's working with.
Here. Okay.
Even though we might talk to each other about that, though. But just out.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you. How does everyone on the panel know people with a BBL?
Yeah, and don't know that they have it.
Well, out of the people with BBLs, why are they always single?
Now, that's a good question. I don't know. Well, they catch them. I don't know. The ones that I know, they're not single. They have somebody.
That's why I want you to look in your closet, you Rolodex, and be like, yeah, she has one. She's single.
I see. No, the people that I know, they have somebody. And see, y'all are the ones that's promoting it. No, let's keep it 100. Let's shop talk. Y'all are the ones that's promoting these big booties. You want your girl to be small waist, hips out, booty.
For fun.
You promoting it to let everybody else see what you got.
Watch this.
But then you got a problem with how she dressed?
We only want it for fun. That's the car. We run off the curbs, 4-wheel drive. We hit the curbs. We never wash it. That's just the car to, hey, sports fishing. Sports fishing. We fish. We pick the big fish. We take a couple pictures. We show the fellas, yeah.
And then you throw it back in.
Throw it back in the water. We don't keep it.
Okay. Well, them big teeth, y'all need to do something about them big white teeth. And I'm just going to give you a little tip, too, with this big teeth. I done seen a few, and I'm looking like, they look like false teeth. Like,
right.
It don't even look natural. It looks like false teeth. And a dentist told me that your teeth should be the same color as the white of your eyes. So when you decide to go get some veneers and be smiling, looking like a weird dog, you'll be like, what in the world is a big teeth? Make sure that they're the same color, or tell your dentist, be like, listen, it had to be this color in order for it to look real. But they're oversized, and y'all need to get that together. Okay, so somebody clapped back. Aaron Adair, he did the clap back. He said BBLs look like false booties. Okay. Now, how can you tell what's a BBL and what's not?
It's the hip to ass ratio versus the leg. it's a mathematical equation. All men know it. You know, it's just like you look at the hip to ass ratio, which should give you the diameter of the leg.
Oh, hey! According to Cherie Armstrong on Facebook, it's Happy National Dog Day for all you pet lovers over there. And your dog, how about that, Amber D?
No.
It's National Dog Day. So
Right.
look, Cheese, get your veneers. Get your veneers.
Right.
Okay, so disproportionate.
Yeah.
So that's how you could tell. Well, somebody said dense.
No.
I feel like that's a bad job, but you can have a good one without dents.
No. Dents are like stretch marks. Every man appreciates it.
Yeah, dents are people without. That's how they could tell if you have dents and dimples in your butt. That's probably not a BBL.
What if you're muscular?
Oh, buns of steel?
Yeah.
Varicose?
You have no dimples or dents or nothing.
I guess you can't tell. I don't know. It's just quite interesting. I want to give you guys... go ahead.
Like I said, I think women do the BBL for other women. They don't do them for men.
We dress. I told you that before. We dress for other women. But if it's not real, like, it's just obsolete. Now, let's talk about this. So let's move forward. Red flag or not. We're updating on Lizzo. Lizzo has been sued by her people in her camp. Lizzo decided, y'all ain't canceling me. I worked too hard for this, and she is countersuing. She's suing them back. What's your thoughts?
Let the truth be revealed. Whatever the truth is.
It's not worth my time. I don't care.
But we do hot topics here, so we do.
Okay.
But listen, let me tell you how important this is, though, honestly. Because with the whole cancel culture, and that's what's happening, so many people ganging up and saying, hey, this happened, this happened, this happened. And you make the masses the ruling. Like, okay, these many people said this, so it has to be true. With no kickback. And then she's canceled. She said, no, I'm suing you back. So I'm not mad at that. I think that more people need to do that. So no flag on the play with that one. I'm like, go for it, especially if you know your truth. But it seems like...
I can agree with that. If I take Lizzo out of it, I was looking at Lizzo and I'm like, I don't care. But yeah, for the ruling to be on the books, it would be a good thing. So I'm with you on that one. No red flag.
No red flag. What you think, Amber D?
Yeah, it's not a red flag. I think that, she's defending her character and her reputation, so she's entitled to do that.
So do you think that this will prevent people from having false allegations, though?
I think it'll help change the tide, and people need to, be held accountable, just like making false 911 calls and stuff. Like, there has to be some repercussions for doing stuff wrong intentionally.
But everyone matters, and everyone's feeling everyone gets a trophy. I mean,
that's slander. Like, if you sit here telling bold-faced lies, that's slander, and you can sue for that.
I agree. You want to read that comment, Emerald?
So Aaron Adair of Facebook said the cancel culture is itself an oxymoron. They cancel people who don't agree with them, but try to defend freedom of thought.
That's what's crazy to me. And it's like the majority, here you go, just like they're doing with, I mean, I'm not saying if it's true or not, we weren't there with the R. Kelly. Then we got Lizzo now, so you got a bunch of people ganging up on her saying, this is my experience with Lizzo. Okay, that's your experience. That's several of you guys' experience with her. And she's supposed to not share her experience with you. It may be very different. So I'm with this. No red flag. Go ahead, Lizzo. Do your thing. R. Kelly. They actually now did that. His residuals are going toward the victim. What's your thoughts?
Because he's incarcerated right now, so he's not earning, that's how his estate is earning money. Like, when people have legal situations and then the person dies, they'll sue the estate. They'll sue that person's estate. So...
But if
But he ain't dead, so it's not that.
Right, but
exactly.
And if he's already doing time for this, you're dealing with like his kids and his grandkids. His legacy is already, from a judging standpoint, is messed up. But now my great grandkid can't go to private school because of something that I'm paying for in prison. Ugh. You know what I mean? I'm not a super R. Kelly fan, but he got a couple hits that I still bump today. You know what I mean?
What? 12 play.
You gonna stop listening to best R. Kelly song? I wish. That's right.
You like that? Best R. Kelly song, 12 play.
That's the album.
No, the song.
Oh.
It's the 12th song on that album. One will go to my room of fun. Two,
you know,
y'all got the rest.
After the show, I'm gonna listen. And next week's fight will be R. Kelly's favorite best song. I'm gonna have to go study though.
You got to study. Yeah, there you go. But I wish it's good too. Okay, we got to become. There we go. Look, this guy, the Bump and Grind. Bump and Grind is Aaron Adair's favorite R. Kelly song. Here's the thing. I agree with him. Found guilty. He's doing his time. How long is that going to be? Is that like forever? Because I'm with you, Nate. His legacy, you turning his legacy into that, and his offsprings can't have anything. Otherwise, if it was that way and it was like, okay, all your residuals are going to your victims, you're not doing the time.
Yeah, you ain't doing the time.
Why is it? It's like a double time.
Yeah,
Am I paying my debt to society? I'm paying my debt to society, and all of my offsprings won't have anything because of this. I think that's kind of unfair.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's something. It's not just R. Kelly. I think that's something that happens where they'll lose a case or be found guilty or whatever, and then they have to do X amount of prison time, X amount of community service, and they have to pay restitution to the victims.
Off of what you have at that moment.
But OJ was found not guilty, and then he had to pay restitution civilly. So he wasn't found guilty for Nicole and them, but he still had to pay him restitution or something like that civilly. But it wasn't.
Oh, so it was a civil case. Okay.
Okay, because that's another thing. People, you can get sued criminally, and then you can also turn around and get sued civil.
Now here's the thing. So you have them, and I'm not, either way with this, but I just need to bring this up. So you have a man who's doing time, doing all these years, which he'll probably die in prison. And that's what you got. So yay, he's incarcerated. He'd still get to get commissary because of this, the residuals. I think that's a bit extreme.
It's very extreme.
I'm like, and then it's extra. This wasn't at the beginning. This is now. Now we're going to do this. Okay, yeah, you're right. He needs to be in there eating beans and rice.
Ramens.
He don't need to be having, the commissary. He don't need to have all them oodles and noodles. Like, what? Why am I doing my crime, twice? Why am I being convicted twice? Let me see here. Okay, Aaron Adair, a Facebook, for the listening audience, I want to make sure I give you this. If I'm a victim, I want to be free to make more music. Wait, I'd want him free to make more music if they're giving me residuals. True. Tell me one white man that had to pay their victims. Now, I can't tell you one because I haven't done the research, but I'm going to check it out. I'll have that answer for you next week.
All right. Sounds good.
With the Einstein or whatever to do, he didn't even have to pay his victim.
It ain't, man, you ain't gonna mess up Albert Einstein and Harvey Weinstein and put them together like that.
But, hey,
we're not gonna do that.
You knew who I was talking about.
I did.
That's communication.
I got you. See? Communication.
That's communication. Everybody knew who I was talking about.
They knew who you was talking about. There you go. Look, Daryl Jones, that was a woman listening and speaking. Remember, it's like she talked too much.
DJ alone, baby.
Boom. There you go. But I really feel like they're doing too much.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't. I know y'all probably gonna give me the backlash, like, well, you don't know what they went through. But come on now. My understanding is the monies that he has right now, y'all done took all of that. This is the case. I'm doing my time. Yes, pay them. Here you go. Now you're talking residuals, and you think I'm living off the hog in prison. So now you're like, nope, you can't get that either.
You know what?
This wasn't a part of the original conviction.
No. This is added on. So I would like to say, R. Kelly, just give me your masters, man. I'll take care of you. And I ain't taking that much off the top. You know what I mean? We'll fix that. We'll fix them, Aura.
But see, I would feel that way too. Give me all the residuals and his money. You can stay out, make it. So Aaron Adair had a good one. Oh, thank you. Okay, so Aaron did the research real quick. High profile people. He said O.J., Cosby, R. Kelly, etc. We see how that turned out.
All of them have
Trump, Epstein, and Harvey Weinstein. There we go. Okay, there you go. The New York Madam. Like, come on.
What do they have in common? I can't.
We know the shade, baby.
Melanin. The Melanin Brothers.
The Melanin Brothers. There you go. New group, the Melanin Brothers. And we're going to keep going because they bringing my boy. Why are we bothering Michael Jackson? Are we trying to destroy his children?
Yeah, of course.
Like, since when? I have a problem bringing up everything that happened, trying to resume the case and all that extra stuff, the old stuff that he was accused of. Why are we doing this? Usually when people die, it's over. If you want to bring something up, bring that broad that lied and admitted to the fact that she lied on Emmett Till to have him killed.
Ta-da!
Let's do that.
But here's the thing. Michael Jackson owns entirely too much stuff. His catalog, he owns half of Sony. He owns his backlog is ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous. He might own shares in Little Debbie. I mean, he is that. Paul McCartney, he owned the Beatles a lot. He owns so much. His estate owns so much that if he was alive, he would be what is it? He would be.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm using air quotes, but y'all killed the man. The people killed the man. Let's be real.
But guess what? His estate still owns all of that stuff.
But why are we doing that though?
Take it from him. He still shouldn't have that much power.
Same thing with this. It's team too much. He's still gonna have it. Michael Jackson, best all time Michael Jackson song. Go.
Heartbreak Hotel. Boom, boom, boom,
what you got, Amber D? Best Michael Jackson song. Favorite. Let me say favorite.
Favorite? Probably Scream.
Scream? Okay.
Whatever.
Oh,
Heartbreak Hotel. I will put Heartbreak Hotel up against Scream. Now, that ain't even in my top 12.
Okay. Aaron Adair said the People industry, killed him. Prince too. Bam. But honestly, I don't know if I could actually saw them old. Like, I never pictured Prince old. I never pictured Michael Jackson old. Like, as old men. Like, how would that have looked? But my favorite Michael Jackson song is Off the Wall. Gotta put that 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself.
That's way better than Scream.
But Thriller is the best video of all times. He set the precedence, changed the whole game in the videos. So
for Michael, but the best video of all time, I was thinking about this the other time. Just video is that Bone Crusher, Never Scared. I love that video. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay, Butterflies. That was a good one too. Not listen. Okay.
Just,
Aaron Adair, I'm looking at you in a different light, sir. Butterflies. He's sensitive. No red flags for Aaron Adair. No red flags.
Amber, we're back being friends. Get that dude the red flag.
No.
At Human Nature. He said in Human Nature.
That's on my playlist.
All right, playlist. Here you go. Prince. Best song.
He's always in my hair.
Probably Purple Rain.
Purple Rain. Okay, I agree with you with Purple Rain.
Whenever I feel like giving up. Ooh.
Rock My World. Okay. Ish said Rock My World was hitting. Okay. Purple Rain. So the consensus said Purple Rain. We got that. All right, I got to give you an update on First Lady Loretta Jones. First Lady Loretta Jones, Bishop Noel Jones, his wife was attacked after church service. Remember we talked about it?
Yep.
And
you found out he was smashing?
No, the lady came forth. The lady actually came forth and said why she did it. It seemed like it was some extra stuff mentally, but just my opinion and views are not the views of the co-host on Shop Talk with Mel, but I'm going to say it. I'm so sick of people doing wrong to people in the name of mental health. So you want to act crazy. You want to come pop me. You going to get popped back and y'all can just dog me out and say I didn't beat up somebody with a mental health issue. What's that Digital Underground? Hit me and I hit you back. Slap me. Like,
Six Pack song.
Like, yeah, I just feel like y'all got to stop.
You know how I called. You remember what I called.
I heard what you said. You thought it was a little more to it, but when you listen to her, she sounds sane. She does sound sane as she's speaking, and she said her name. And you guys can check that out. I don't try to stay on that type of negative behavior long. She says her name and she said what she did, and she accused her of giving her daughter some cancer. But I feel like she was all right, and I think that she needs to be prosecuted. First Lady Loretta, they said she was allegedly unconscious. The video footage is there. People had their phones. She said she was going to do it several times, but this time she actually did it. She didn't do it before. And they were saying, where's the security? And the security, I guess, was up around him and not around the camp. So when
my husband preaches forgiveness in the Lord.
I don't know if that's going to be it, but y'all check that out. Y'all check. There you go. Oh, thanks, Aaron. And he was like, well, I said, hit me and I hit you back, slap me and I slap you back. He's like, I think it's kiss me and I'll kiss you back.
That's the name of the song, but they do say that line in there.
Oh, y'all like, listen here. Yeah. So you do have people who Aaron Adair said, I take my guns to church. And that's sad that you would have to do that.
Well,
but people are different.
If she was going to do it, they didn't take her seriously.
Well, she didn't tell anybody. She said in her mind, and this particular Sunday, she actually did it. Well, last Sunday.
Because she believes the First Lady gave her daughter cancer.
And all this other stuff and said she was harassing her and bothering her. Do I believe her? I don't know. Because we don't know those people. But what I am saying is they're trying to say she has mental illness problems. Baby, the way that I roll, I ain't even going to lie to you. If I'm unconscious, when I become conscious, it's going to be some get back.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
Like, if she is not in institution, bye. But I'm so tired of people acting like, they have mental illness issues. We all have
right. And
mental illness. Like, and it's how you cope. And if you do something, don't be surprised. And see, that's what's happening with the Karens. I.e. what's happening in that probably would have been the result of the Montgomery Brawl. It's like, they were drinking, so their mind was altered. Guess what? If you did this with an altered mind, you got blasted with an altered mind. Wake up. Handle your liquor better. Stay away from brown liquor. The end.
Yeah.
Excuses for everything.
It's always excuses for bad behavior. And at some point, we got to stop. And then you want to justify the bad behavior. No, there's repercussions.
Yep.
Only in the real world, Mel. Well, no, not in the real world. I'm sorry.
Not in the real world. Everybody just gone nuts. So now they're...
do what they want to do and got an excuse for it.
And it's supposed to be... There's a reason, and that's not okay. Just like they were talking about molestation or pedophile. They want to now classify, and I talked about this about a year ago, pedophilia. They want to classify it, allegedly. I'm going to say alleged because I don't know what ever became of that. Classify pedophilia as a mental illness.
Mm. Well, meanwhile,
you hurt all these people over here. How about you and your mental illness can go behind bars? Choo-choo. Roxanne, you don't have to turn on the red light.
Right.
Man. When I mental illness, I got the antidote. Come on over here.
You said you got to. But we have to be held accountable for all of our actions. That's why kudos to you, Lizzo. I'm not a big fan of how she coming out and she wanted all that attention and now she got it. She like, oh, wait a minute. Hold up. But I am for the sue back. I'm for it. I'm for it 110%. Yeah. You suing me, trying to cancel me. No, watch this. I'm going to sue you back. And that is what it was for, slander.
Yeah.
And you know the truth. And it's like I'm fighting against all these people who are saying this. And it could be y'all could have had a meeting in the basement and be like, we getting ready to say this. How about that? And we're going to cancel her. She thought she was being smart because she terminated us. We're going to cancel her. Okay. And I'm going to sue you individually because I got that money.
Yep. Right. My lawyers are better than yours.
How about that?
The presidents, my gap won't let me say it the right way, but it sets a great precedent.
Go on, get them veneers. Close that gap.
That's the
what I was going to say about the veneers is I feel like it's like a nose job. Like, yeah, you're changing your outward appearance.
But I have to eat with them.
You're genetic.
I eat with them.
I feel like that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, okay, you fixed your nose, but your kids are still going to have that nose. If you got jacked up teeth, your kids are still going to have jacked up teeth.
Here's the point. If I get veneers, it is to help me eat. Your butt don't help you fart any better. So guess what?
Maybe the vibrations are louder. Maybe it's a ripple in the extra vibrations.
Right.
I can see that. A deeper bass. I got you.
All right, listen, I got to hurry up and get this last story in here. Alleged, hear me clear, the Little Mermaid is pregnant. Did you hear about that?
I did hear about that.
How old is she?
She grown. She's the Disney, the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, I mean, I wish her the best. It's that kind of response.
Whoa. So
where it's like, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
No. She played in a movie that was the box office smasher. She's 20 years old. She's not going to be on the system. She makes enough money to do what she wants to do. So what do we care that she's pregnant? At 20, I think I'm still a virgin, though. So I know why we're judging her.
Well, you know what? I think they're judging her because she is a Disney character, i.e. Raven-Symoné.
She's 20.
So, right, and they're all grown, but guess what? They can never leave that Disney, I don't know, she's in the Disney class. It's like that Disney character, like, you need to be perfect because you're a Disney character.
Do you see?
I understand. Don't say nothing about Justin Timberlake. Nothing about, Jessica Simpson, Britney Spears. All of them were the...
No, they were going in on Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake and the other one.
But not how they're judging Raven-Symoné and the Little Mermaid now.
Well, that Disney thing, that whole...
Did y'all listen to what I said?
No.
Oh, there you go. My boy, Facebook, Aaron Adair heard what I said. He said they're judging her because she's a person of color.
Yeah, melanin.
There you go. All the other people I just said, remember, they was all in the Mickey Mouse Club. Boom, boom. But so Halle Bailey is 23. So yeah, she's over.
And she played a role that they were mad that a black woman was playing, and she knocked it out of the park, and the movie made more than anything that they ever made. That one and The Princess and the Frog were their two biggest. Aaron, check that for me, sir. I'm just talking.
I thought it was Aladdin.
It was Aladdin.
No, I know the Princess and the Frog kicked everybody's butt.
Okay, The Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
I was down at Disney. I got pictures of me and her, the princess, whatever her name is, Noni. Me and her, we kicked it that time.
Okay, I got a text. I gotta read the comment. I gotta read the comment that came in. We all know about the farts, the vibration on the BBLs. And that was from a female.
I haven't partaken in a BBL. I don't have it in my resume.
Well, find somebody with a BBL and tell them to fart and tell me how loud it sounds. Record it.
No. You ain't
Tell me the vibrato. The vibrato. Y'all wild up on this mug. Crazy as all get out. Hey, let me get going. I appreciate you guys coming on Flag on the Play. We gonna listen. Keep your red flags. Let me do my part. All right, lovely people. Today's footnote. Keep your red flags. Write your list. Don't waver. Either it's gonna be or it's not. If it's a flag on the play, it's a flag on the play. We all have signs. A wise woman, elderly woman, said to me, if you see one red flag, it's usually a parade to follow. So keep looking at it and check it out. I want to read this comment. Okay, Aladdin was number 1, but Princess and the Frog was number 2. The irony is they both have main characters of color. There we go. Boom. Thank you, Cherie Armstrong. She said, we appreciate you all. I appreciate you guys for listening as I do each and every single Saturday. And I'm going to add another footnote. Take it step by step, baby. Ain't no sense in all of us tripping. I find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always love you. Until next week, people, you know what it is. 1, 2, 3. Shop talk. We getting there. Rehearsal.
I want a C minus.
That's a C minus.
That's great so far.
I see you guys in the comments too. Right on. Thank you. Peace. And if you want to be a part, you can always email, be a guest on the show. Email shoptalkwithmel@yahoo.com. Check us out on all socials, wherever you get your socials. What is it? Subscribe to YouTube. And you can listen on anything, any podcast. And then check your girl out. Turn on Star 94.7. I'm still on there. We done here, but I'm still on there to 3 o'clock. Check your girl out. And it's 947-star.com if you're not in the Youngstown, Warren area. Check your girl out. Boom, and we'll continue to shop. Peace.